When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend. Look who's here.
Woo, baby, I'm back with a vengeance. I'm ready to kick it, wig it, lick it. You know what I'm saying? Rock out with my cock out. Absolutely. It is Sunday. I just got out of church. I'm feeling blessed and renewed.
Did you go to church?
No, hell no. Only wanted to give out that free wine. I've been sinning the best I can, Bill.
Oh, my God. What have you been up to, Dougie Fresh?
Oh, man. Well, last week I set up a threesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, the two girls didn't show, but I still had a good time.
All right. Hey, yo. Doug's got his Ryder Cup shirt on. Is this turned into the most Happy Gilmore-esque event ever?
You know what? I can't believe the stuff being yelled.
Yeah.
And I saved some on reels that I found.
Yeah, I mean,
between Rory,
our friend Rory,
yeah,
who is, I believe, has a house in the area and is
yes,
a member of Oak Hill.
Oak Hill.
Had some. I mean, they were heckling hard.
Shut the fuck up.
He was about to tee off,
yeah, and
he backed off the tee, went over and screamed, "Shut the fuck up!"
This is one of my things, and I have that video.
Yeah.
As we lower our standards as a race,
yeah.
You know,
as the human race,
yeah, we're just letting things go little by little, and this is what we have, in my opinion. Now, back in the day, 40 years ago, Arnold was Jack Nicholson. When Arnold, nobody said anything. They were nice, quiet. It was a game of gentlemen.
Yes,
it was.
Well, this is frat bros.
Classy, and not only that, I looked this up last night. You are paying $750 a ticket. That's on the low end.
Yeah.
Not to mention the booze you're drinking.
Right.
All that. Just to go in to heckle somebody.
The corporate side of this, like if you went for the VIP, I think it was $40,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I
doubt they're heckling.
Here's the thing: is I don't know. I almost felt like it was encouraged by the PGA. I know that they had etiquette signs up, but I thought someone on a microphone introducing Rory started the chant, fuck you, Rory.
The guy on the mic introducing
I think
him?
It was a woman on a mic, and I think she started the fuck you, Rory. So I don't know if they're supposed to be, because the Ryder Cup, I mean, it's really about nationalism and pride, right?
Yes.
It's Europe versus the United States. It's a big deal. It was here in '95. Remember the Concorde came in, and it was a whole big thing.
I was working at Kinney Shoes. We had girls coming in from Johnny Walker with these smooth jackets on and just picking out whatever, and we're just here to help. They flew us in, and the Classic Hat was really busy. They were jamming that.
Were they really?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I got to know the owner then.
Yeah.
Owners at that time.
Wow. So. But because it's not, you're right. It's not typical golf behavior. It's not typical Ryder Cup behavior. Like you could say the Ryder Cup's not. It's a little different. Oliver Holt is the chief sports writer for the Daily Mail, and he wrote, out on the course with McIlroy's group, the abuse of him has crossed the line this morning. Vicious, personal, thuggish edge to it. Now, we could go, well, that's the Brits. They have soccer hooligans. You know what I mean? It's not like they're totally immune to that kind of behavior either. So this was really bad. On the 18th green, state troopers went into the stands and broke up a fight between fans.
I did see somebody who was escorted after yelling at one of the golfers.
Well, no, that was
something different, though.
No. It was the same team. It was McIlroy's partner. He got one of the fans toss Shane Lowry. They were yelling because it was Lowry and McIlroy. Somebody was hitting him with slurs, personal taunts, and he pointed at somebody and had the person escorted out.
Well,
I don't look. There's
you're at a classy championship.
Yes.
Obviously, like you said, USA versus Europe.
Right.
And they said last night,
even the players got into it a little bit.
Yes, I saw that, and we could talk about that in a second. But they said, when you're chanting, and this is usually you're rooting on your team, and there's nothing to root for the USA. So they're not rooting them to get better.
No.
So instead, they're
trying to fuck with the other guys. They were trying to get in
and
their
they
head.
said that is just negativity. If you can root on your team, the USA, that's more hurting Europe. And that's in a fun way. You're trying to get them going. If they're not, you're still USA. Now we're not winning. So now we're going to go after Europe and start saying slurs and try to get under their skin because that's what we do. So, and it's kind of sad, in my opinion.
So you think that it crossed the line? Like this sports circus that the NFL can
Golf
be a
has
sports
always
circus.
been a gentleman's sport. It's not football where you're getting drunk at 10 in the morning, going to the game, you're rowdy. Yeah, you fucking Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
And the Bills are the worst out of everybody. And they say that. And it's true. Now, I went to the Bills game. I didn't see one fight. I saw less security. And I think it's because everybody's got a phone. So if you see something, your phone's on, you're going to get caught. That woman in Los Angeles, she goes over, she thought she had the ball, goes over, takes it from the kid.
Yeah.
She gets filmed and everything, and she loses her job.
Yeah.
These guys are telling professional golfers to go fuck themselves and nothing's happening.
Well,
What do you got to steal their golf ball for anything? That's what I mean. What were we just
So you don't think this is exactly what the sports needs to stay relevant?
Not at all.
Golf does not need this to stay relevant.
I think you need to be cheering on, instead of cheering on your team, you're trying to crush somebody else, and that's not right.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder too if because Rory during a "fuck you, Rory" chant just pointed at the scoreboard.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he gets into it a little bit. Do you think that this kind of like heckling? There's a psychological warfare angle to this. Does it make, but let's say it's you who it's coming at. Do you succumb to that, or does it make you rise up? There are guys who feed off that.
Yes,
like McIlroy seemed to feed off that. Like he's like, well, yeah, fuck you. And you want to be that way, but some days it's just not.
I'd probably be like, let's get this over with. I'm not enjoying myself.
Okay.
This is not.
Yeah.
Fun.
See, I would always...
I've done nothing to you for this.
I have a dumb way of looking at life. I would think, ooh, I'm under their skin. In a way. If they're yelling, fuck you, Rory, fuck you, Billy, I would be like, ooh. And I'd be out there. And to me, it's like a playful it would be more of a playful atmosphere.
But I don't think it's playful at all.
Well, I think for some it was.
Maybe.
I think there were a few that didn't. But you're right. They had 30 police officers around Lowry and McIlroy as the tournament continued on, and America was getting their ass kicked.
Yes,
and
still are. They're not going to win today. No. Are you kidding me? They're getting. I should call them Marlboro because they are getting smoked.
But I don't know. It's like a cultural mirror angle, right? We do this in sports in America. But
listen, I'll tell you, and I've told you
shouldn't
before,
in golf.
I stay at home to watch my games because I found myself swearing too much and getting loud.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do this in front of people. I don't want to do it in front of people, so I don't go out for the games anymore.
You can't control that?
I want to yell I want to yell and scream like these guys, but do it at home.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're standing at TV, oh, fuck you, Roy, I hope you miss. Oh, Red.
Well,
you're not hurting anybody. But if you're on national TV acting like an idiot, they're not doing anything about it. The accountability is still just being lowered
in the United States. I would say that fandom kind of blurs into hostility at times, being a fan, right?
And what is the line that you cross?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm saying, fuck you, Bill. I mean, do I have to be 2 feet in front of you yelling at your face? Is that crossing the line?
I think
when I touch you, when I say
here's where I think
something derogatory about your wife or kids or something?
There you go.
That's it?
No, that's it. And they did do that. They started doing that.
Yeah, that's
according
terrible.
to reports from the Daily Mirror over in London. Those things were they did drag his wife into it. They did drag his kids into it.
Why?
Which gets shitty.
How do you not think that's wrong or even funny?
Because you're drinking. I don't know.
How much do you have to drink to say that this is okay?
And I got to think they tailgated before they went in.
Honey, how was the Ryder Cup? Oh, it was great. I told Rory his wife's got great tits. Is meatloaf ready? Now, I will say one thing. I saw one thing. I think I saved it for you. Rory and his friends, or whoever he was playing with,
Shane Lowry. They were beating Shane up for being fat?
That hurts.
But being fat, saying fuck you, those things I can play with. It is when you start going to peripheral people, my kids, my wife, my whatever. I wouldn't like that either. That would start to upset me.
Though, Rory was there, and he was buttoning his top button, and some guy yelled, "Rory, you don't need a button that to choke."
Yeah,
and Rory goes,
"Good one.
That's a good one." Yeah.
That was a good one.
You know, you don't have to say all that shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, keep it to the ball busting about you, and fuck you's the line to me. That's the line, right? Fuck you,
It's always been a Madge Gordon.
Well, it's just that's the line. Let's not cross there. Don't bring in my kids, my parents, my whomever.
Absolutely.
That seems wrong.
In an interview afterwards, he says, this is the greatest country in the world, and I live here. My wife is from here. My daughter's American.
Yeah.
And, most of the guys in the afterward interviews were just like, it's competitiveness and kind of just bobbing and weaving to get out of it.
Well, they seem to quiet down before they teed off. Not always, though. I mean, I guess this is a proof that it didn't really happen.
There was a video, 5 a.m., people are lined up, rushing to their seats to get
Shut the fuck up.
Connors and Ferris handles workers' comp, Social Security disability, and personal injury cases. Listen, I get it. Workers' comp claims can be a real pain. But Connors and Ferris are here to fight for you and get you the compensation you deserve. Whether you threw out your back on the job, slipped when you should have gripped, or your boss thinks overtime means free labor. Spoiler, it doesn't. They've got your back at Connors and Ferris. With offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo, they're the go-to team for getting the compensation you deserve. No gimmicks, no nonsense, just real results. Call Connors and Ferris, 262-COMP. That's 262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Where did it happen, Doug? I'll give you the
backseat of my car.
The title, the headline, and I'll give you some choices, and you tell me where you think this happened. Okay. Delivery app driver. Okay. Gets an order for zip ties, bleach, and a hatchet.
Where did it happen?
Where did it happen?
Bleach and a hatchet.
Texas, Florida, or Vermont? Texas, Florida, or Vermont?
Bleach, a hatchet. I would have to say Vermont.
Vermont.
Yeah.
Why do you say Vermont?
Well, bleach, hatchet, and zip ties, I would think that you're going to zip tie, and I could be wrong, it's a guess, zip tie branches together and cut down a tree and then bleach to kill the roots.
Oh, okay. All right.
That just comes to my mind.
Okay. Here's where it happened.
A strange DoorDash order turned into the discovery of a hostage situation.
Okay.
See?
I'm way off. Sure that isn't Rochester?
No, this guy's delivered to a hotel, and he goes, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
This is fucked up. And he went in and told the manager, hey, I just dropped off. He dropped the shit off.
Right.
Maybe the guy looked sketchy who came out. I have no idea. But if you're dropping off at a hotel, and these are misleading headlines, you're not supposed to get these right. I just want you to know that. But here, listen more.
In Sweetwater today, the delivery driver
Texas,
credited as a hero after following his instincts and alerting police. Now a Snyder man is behind bars. KTAP's Mariah Williams in studio with more details. Mariah, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Jenny. What was supposed to be just another delivery and tip for a DoorDash driver quickly turned into tipping off police after the DoorDasher became wary of the items they were asked to pick up. Witnesses tell us these items included trash bags, zip ties, bleach, a hatchet, and other suspicious items. Police say the driver called in the concerning order after delivering the items to the Sweetwater Inn on Georgia Avenue around 11:30 this morning. Upon arrival to the motel room, police found a hostage was being held inside.
Delivered items with Uber.
Okay,
And,
does Uber offer that?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
So I didn't know what it was at first. I'm here to pick something up, and I'm like, package? What am I picking? It was actually, I think, a weave that I had to take from one hair gallery to another.
Okay.
One was documents.
Yeah.
And it doesn't pay as much, But I'm like, what's stopping a drug dealer or somebody smoking, growing weed to give it to me and give it to somebody else? I mean, I'm the next mule, so I don't do that anymore. I figured out how to get it off my.
It's just so you honestly, it worried you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the package gets lost or something, where's my cocaine? What cocaine? Well, that's what you're. I had cocaine? Are you kidding me? Who are we with? Bill Moran. That schnoz, it didn't take him long.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yeah, that would be.
You can do packages. You cannot request animals, service animals.
Okay.
I guess you can't refuse service animals. They might fire you for that. But if you're allergic to a dog or a cat.
Yeah, you can.
Plenty of those in my car.
Dogs and cats?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're an animal lover.
I am an animal lover.
Yeah, boy.
My parents got a dog.
They did?
Yeah.
They did get that dog?
Yeah. A little Dixie.
How is Dixie?
Kathy, she is such a life boost to my parents.
Really?
She's never more than 4 inches away from Kathy.
Okay.
Oh, here's a good story. You want to hear this? They let the dog outside. Kathy went out, and she tripped, and she fell in grass, or she hurt her ribs. My dad was taking a shower. Kathy didn't have her cell phone on her, and yelling, and luckily my neighbor Kristen came over and helped her up. So I was right around the corner, and I was coming over for something, just to say hi, because I was in the neighborhood. And what's going on? Kathy just found us. My dad's all worried. I'm like, just put ice on it, 20 minutes off, 20 minutes on, and keep doing that all day long. And I go, Dad, I have a couple walkers in my house. Would you like them? Oh, we have walkers. I'm like, well, where the fuck are they? Oh, they're in the basement. I was just like,
well, the falls are what scares you because
now look, they don't want to use. They don't want to use a walker.
Of course they don't.
But you're at the age, you're scuffling your feet. They both have hip and knee and replacements.
Yeah.
So better be safe than sorry. I mean, who's going to judge you?
I hear you. You're home.
And the fall is the worst.
Yeah, a fall could be deadly.
Yes.
That could be what takes you out.
Traumatizing your body, as you know.
Yeah.
And then the repair is just not there.
No, it is not.
Back to the headlines.
Well, I'm just thinking, how lazy...
Elvis impersonator falls downstairs trying to get his old suit on. Happened in New York,
Rochester,
Mexico, or Washington.
Mexico.
I was feeling frisky and wanted to give Kathy a birthday gift. I just...
How lazy a criminal are you if you're ordering stuff and not going and getting it yourself?
How smart. I mean, order 3 different things.
From 3 something. All right. Retired cop. Former head of Crime Stoppers accused of stealing reward money. So this is where you call in a tip.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Retired cop, former head of Crime Stoppers accused of stealing reward money. Oregon, Alabama, Georgia. Alabama would be correct.
Hey, ding, 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 ding.
For the win.
Looking into a new indictment against a former crime fighter who's now an accused criminal, accused of taking reward money meant to pay people for their tips to Crime Stoppers. This is Nate Nicholson's mugshot.
Now, by the way, most people that are probably given the tip, I'm thinking this guy goes, they're a criminal. How would they know? Most people who are given a tip on a crime are probably in that world. And just decide, fuck this, I need that money.
Right. Why not?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can remain anonymous? Great. So he just figures he's stealing. He took like $25,000.
He's a retired Huntsville police officer and Crime Stoppers liaison.
I don't know.
He was indicted for allegedly taking money from Crime Stoppers and using it for personal gain.
You don't know what he
Nicholson
took.
was arrested last night.
I think he took like $25,000.
No, what did he find? He returned a dog, a cat,
No, he instead, they would get the tip, the crime would be solved.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't give them the money. He'd pocket it himself.
Okay.
And
I kind of missed that.
Somehow they...
25 grand?
Yeah, they found it. Let's see.
Allegations.
Let's just
Nicholson retired last year, right around this time, and after he retired, discrepancies were found in the Crime Stoppers account. Now, once those were found, HPD handed this investigation off to the Attorney General's office, who traced it all back to Nicholson. Kerry Straub is on the Crime Stoppers board, and he couldn't say a lot about this ongoing investigation.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's the thing. The only thing I can think is it's usually got to be people. Remember, we used to do the Crime Stoppers at the end of this story.
That's when VHS cameras were really, filming everything.
Yeah.
They cut down on crime for a while. Now you got your phone.
Yeah.
And it's these guys that are just walking around all day long with the video camera. You can't get it away from them. My father was one of those guys. Videotape everything.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah. Well, they were going through old videos that they had transferred over to CD discs. My graduation, my sisters, and they're just, you can't imagine the amount of people that are dead. I'm like, yeah, I can. It's 40 years ago. I'm glad you're still here. I can imagine that.
That's kind of funny. Yeah. All right. Well, Crime Stoppers. Let's see.
And
At the end of the news story, she says, and we will continue to air Crime Stoppers here on channel whatever it was in Huntsville, Alabama.
What was the one they did on America's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
I mean, if you had you could do that in Rochester, I think, a smaller version.
Oh.
And maybe it might make people clean up if they don't want to see their face on TV or
Right.
embarrass themselves or
Well, didn't they used to
family
do
members.
that with, didn't they at one point, I think even in Rochester, they put up, I remember seeing it and going, oh, God, it made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was all the guys who were arrested for soliciting a prostitute.
I think
And
so
I
years
thought-
ago.
I
If there's
thought-
one thing that should be legalized, do that.
No,
Just put them in a old hotel.
Well, I understand.
There's one on
but-
Ridge Road. Just go there, give them a liquor license.
Because they always
control the
arrested
disease.
like the girls for prostitution, but I'm like, it takes two here
Yes.
to make it work.
a John.
And I thought they put up a billboard with the Johns mugshots.
I think you're right. That
Didn't they? And I remember seeing it as I'm driving, and I'm like, oh gosh.
yeah.
Oh my God. That
Number
like,
one step forward.
That would be the worst.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You're driving down 490 and go, hey, wasn't that Bob or neighbor?
Yeah. Right.
You know, I mean, that would be.
Yeah, that'd be interesting talk at Thanksgiving.
God, that would be the worst.
So, Bill, I saw you in a billboard driving past the airport, and somebody, yeah.
How was it?
How was it? How much did it cost? And because did you wear rubber? How much did it cost? What'd she look like? You got any pictures? And by the way, you're not babysitting my kids anymore.
Hey, if you're looking for a place that's more than just a market, it's a game changer, you've got to check out Palmer's Direct-to-You Market, right on 900 Jefferson Road in Henrietta, and of course online at palmersdirecttoyou.com. And here's what I love. You can hop on their website, not only see the weekly specials, but under the Learn tab, they've got tons of recipes, tips, and how-to guides. And with football season here, their game day recipe roundup loaded with fun ideas. Chicken wings, dips, crowd pleasers. You're going to be the MVP of any watch party by going to palmersdirecttoyou.com and clicking on the Learn tab. And the experts at Palmer's, they're incredible. I actually learned how to air fry bacon from them. Pro tip, you lay a piece of bread at the bottom to soak up the grease. Brilliant, right? That's a Palmer's tip. They've also got guides for busy back-to-school nights and how to properly freeze and thaw beef or easy meal preps so dinner doesn't feel like scramble. And it's not just recipes. The market itself is unbelievable. Certified Angus beef, burgers, plump chicken, fresh fish, and one of my personal favorites, the Jamaican Me Crazy coffee. Oh, it's so good. So whether you shop in person at 900 Jefferson Road or online at palmersdirecttoyou.com, you're not just buying groceries, you're getting expert advice, fresh food, and a little inspiration to make mealtime better. That's Palmer's Direct-to-You Market. Got a home improvement conundrum? Time to call in the superheroes, Mac of all trades. Leaky faucet, wall that mysteriously has a hole in it. Kitchen looking like it's stuck in the 90s. Mac of all trades is here to save the day. No capes, just expert repairs, remodeling, and handyman services that get the job done right. Call them today at 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. Or visit them online at macofalltrades.net, because every home needs a hero. Mac of all trades. All right, Doug, one last headline, but this one...
Then we're going to get to this.
This one, I want to, I think could really help maybe you. I don't know. What?
Nothing.
Why do you roll your eyes?
Well, this might be how... I'm thinking it's something to do with a blow-up doll or something.
It does not have to do with the blow-up doll. The headline is, Bachelorette launches billboard campaign to land Mr. Right.
Oh.
Bachelorette launches billboard campaign to land Mr. Right.
Does she fit on the billboard, or is she leaking across?
New York,
New York,
Florida, California.
California.
Is that where it happened?
Yeah.
California is where it happened, says Doug, and he's right.
Lawrence, well, from billboards to potential wedding bells, a Bay Area woman is using a bold and very public approach to try to find love. And if you've been driving on 101 from the South Bay up to San Francisco, well, you may know exactly what we're talking about. KRON 4's Michael Thomas has the beginning of this potential love story.
Ooh.
When it comes to love, some people swipe right, but one Bay Area woman named Lisa is taking her search for a husband to new heights, quite literally,
Now,
with
this is
digital
kinda
billboards
weird
from
to me.
Santa
Listen to what
Clara
she says.
all the way to San Francisco off 101.
I just want to meet somebody, and I was just not having any luck any other way.
The billboards showcase
Really?
Lisa's face
don't
and
know.
her
She's not that-
website,
she's
marylisa.com.
unattractive.
A page she built after too many
I
bad
wouldn't-
She's
dates.
too picky.
And there,
You think
it's where
so?
you can
Yeah.
apply to be her future husband. It spells out her likes, her dislikes, and of course, her non-negotiables.
Oh, was there non-negotiables?
Right here.
You know, it's things like religion, politics, lifestyle.
Oh, God.
My skills include taking out the trash, eating ass, and not letting your mother know.
Ding, 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 ding. You know, I had a girl laughing at Forest Hill Friday night, and her mother's like, "Oh, she's single," and she's like, "No, I'm sad. I'm just fine being single." I go, "But you're laughing your ass off." "Yeah, I love laughing with you. You're a funny guy." I go, "You know, this is my problem. Every website I go to or have gone to in the past, the first thing is please have a sense of humor. I'm looking for a funny guy. Please make me laugh. Not a problem." So then you start thinking it's got to be me, my eyes, my height, my weight.
I don't know.
I don't put anything on there about being political or religious. You want to go to church? I'll have the coffee ready when you get home.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let me hear.
I want somebody who leads a healthy lifestyle like I do, and somebody who wants to get married and have kids, because that's something that's really important to me.
Her billboards have been up all September, and while she hasn't
I'm
added
not
up the
going to the
cost,
gym with you.
she
I'm not
has
going to
put
the
safety
gym.
measures
I'm not
in
going to
place.
church. I'm not going to go to a Democratic
Some of her TikToks
rally.
went
So
viral.
It's been months
I like to
since I've
sleep
been on a
in,
date.
have
I can't
morning
even get
sex,
men to talk to me on any of the apps.
have some coffee and then get my day going.
What is it like on these apps? Because I hear a lot of people say I don't have luck. Now I do know somebody, a friend I hang out with from time to time. A lady friend. I think she was on
It's
some
like
of the apps for a while.
mug
She may be
shots
back
at
on
a
them. I
police
don't know.
precinct.
Huh?
It's like mug shots at a police precinct.
No,
who
it's
did
not.
it? Like, no. Oh, this might be no. You're just waiting for something to catch your eye.
Okay.
You know, and then read the bio.
Right. Do you recognize anybody on there? Like,
I have
seen a friend. Yeah.
If I get bored after, I go on Tinder a couple times, maybe once a year.
Yeah.
But I just swipe and to kind of be nosy when I'm bored at home. You know, February, March, there's not much going on. Super Bowl's already been done. So just to fuck around.
Check out where things are.
Yeah.
What if we did a like a whole website for you and put up a billboard campaign?
I don't think it would do anything.
Why a headline?
I think somebody would spray paint graffiti over it within a day.
Well, she had an electronic billboard, so we'd have to do the electronic billboard.
Okay.
So I saw her walking out, and it was kind of cute. And I can't imagine what this is costing. And by the way, she was engaged, but her fiance died of a terminal illness. So I go, I don't know what that means, but so she had somebody. She, that lets you know if she can commit.
Do you know what food decreases a woman's appetite by 95%? What food decreases a woman's sex drive by 95%? Wedding cake.
Do you do that at your weddings?
I did. I did a funny with the bride's mother, who loves me. I did a wedding a couple weeks ago. This is the second one this year for the whole family. So I did her son in January. Her daughter was last month. This month. And then their third kid is going to do a destination wedding.
Are you going?
Oh, they're going to fly me in.
They're going to fly you in?
Fly me in, put me up. I said, do you travel? I'm like, I pointed my laptop. I go, that's all I need. Where I'll plug into wherever. I go, you take care of airfare in the room? I'm in. Why not?
Yeah.
Great family.
Okay, where do you know where the destination?
Mexico. Right now. They're talking about, they're not engaged.
Yeah,
It's probably be a couple of years down the road.
All right.
But
well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Have wedding will travel.
Absolutely.
Why swipe left when you can ride shotgun with Dougie Fresh?
I heard a bad joke too. You know why brides wear white?
Why do brides? Yes, but why?
so they match the fridge and the dishwasher.
It's so terrible.
So while I'm at the wedding, I'm looking up jokes.
Oh.
Bride jokes.
Yeah.
Because the bride's mother did a Friday Funny with me.
Okay.
We joked about it.
All right.
So I think we got almost 2,000 views, too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. I had all your skills and talents to put up on the billboard.
Sure.
Can make a martini so smooth you call me daddy.
I just bought espresso martini,
See?
3 olives. I have yet to try it, though.
Professional at fake listening until it's my turn to talk.
I'm sorry, what was that one?
Exactly. Can last longer than a whiskey neat, but only if you pace me. I like it.
Girl asked me, said, can you give me 45 minutes? I'm like, yeah, if that includes foreplay and the drive to your house.
If you're looking for a man who will shake your cocktails, drive you wild, and still make it to brunch the next morning, Doug's
Dougie
your
Fresh.
guy.
Zero drama with me, too.
Do you want somebody, really? Because I think if you wanted to, you'd have somebody. Do you like this?
I don't think I meet anybody in the bar situation, really.
Yeah, but I mean, do you...
And in the places I don't frequent anymore, I just don't go out.
Yeah.
For a few reasons.
Yeah.
You know?
But I like, do you want somebody?
Yeah, it would be nice to have somebody.
Okay. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Nobody wants to be alone. I see these girls. I'm fine being alone. I don't need a man. Right. Well, you don't need a man, but isn't it nice to talk to somebody every now and then? You know?
Yes.
You can't not be horny for the rest of your life. Unless you're just, I was in bed with a girl the other night. I go, you mind if I use my toys? She goes, no, but she got pissed off when my choo-choo train ran over her tits. What's wrong with that? It's comedy. The world needs laughter.
I know. More now than ever, Doug.
Oh, my gosh.
What Doug has got another...
Well, one, what I think is going to be booked in the next couple of years talking about wedding is 7/27/27. That's going to be a great day for an anniversary.
Oh, 7/27/27. You ever feel like you've got issues in your tissues? Yeah, me too. That's not just a catchy rhyme. That's your body calling out for help. And guess what? Help has a name. It's Sheila Tillich. I want you to go to SheilaTillich.com and check out all the things Sheila offers to help you live at your highest potential. Now, I've always believed that potential is a dangerous word. It's like, sure, I could go to the gym, but man, am I comfortable sitting here eating a family-sized bag of chips by myself? That's not just me, right? Potential means you're not there yet. But with Sheila, you can actually reach it. Here's the deal. Sheila unlocks the healing from within. That's what she does. It's not about her waving a magic wand like some wizard in yoga pants. It's about you, because the issue's in your tissues. She helps you release them. Pathways to release and renewal. Boom. And hey, if you want to spice things up, you can have Sheila come to your event. Imagine this. You invite your friends over. Everyone's expecting chips and guac, but surprise, it's a healing workshop with Sheila. By the end, you're more aligned, your soul DNA is merged, and maybe, just maybe, you'll stop ghosting your therapist. Sheila's got IT classes, group soul DNA merging. Yeah, it's as cool as it sounds. Unity field healing, and so much more. And you can do it all online or in person, or bring Sheila right to your group, because here's what you need to know. Everyone's journey to healing is unique. That's why Sheila offers such a variety of services. She's the conduit, the channel to help you live your most purposeful life. So stop doom scrolling, stop ignoring those tissues with issues, and head over to SheilaTillich.com. Seriously, your highest self is waiting, and Sheila's here to help you meet it. Robert Carey McNair Jr. is the son of Houston, Texas owner Janice McNair. Janice McNair, and Robert is suing the NFL for $60 million.
$60 million.
Claiming the league orchestrated his removal from family business roles because he asked tough questions about high-profile scandals involving players and team leadership. And, of course, they had Deshaun Watson when those 22 civil cases came out. He was a Texan.
Yes.
Being, right. Then,
is he even playing anymore?
No. I don't think so. I think he's done. But he's still getting paid. He signed it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, whatever happened there. But
all this money is going to ruin it for sports eventually. I mean, and ruin it bad. Because it's going to start leaking into high schools. It already is ruining colleges. There's not going to be a decade team or something like that, or a 3-year team. But I guess you got to go if you're being offered money. You got to pay your bills, or some of the money is astronomical.
Yeah.
I mean, Shakur Sanders is making $1.2 million a year with the endorsements from Colorado.
Yeah.
But right now they're getting more airtime, which means advertising money, which gets to pay your players. So,
Right.
But that's not fair for everybody because if you're, small Division I, you're not going to get the same money, so you can't really do it across the board.
You can't compete. I mean, that's sort of the problem.
Do you know how much it is to go? I'm sorry to interrupt. How much it is to go to USC?
A
year?
A year. USC a year. Hang on a second. For room, board, everything?
Yeah, 1 year.
1 year. You're probably somewhere north of 80,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, 90,000.
Yeah.
My buddy lives out there. His kid's now going to Indiana.
Yeah.
Who is 5-0 in football? What's the kids? I don't have any kids, but when my friends' kids go to college, I kind of root for those teams.
Yeah, sure.
You know?
Yeah.
My friend is in Penn State, who just lost last night.
Yeah.
The whiteout game. Now, the whiteout game is money, money, money.
Yeah, right.
The parking, $700 a game.
Yeah.
The tickets.
Yeah.
Obviously, the food and everything else that goes in. Just one game.
Yeah, they make a ton of money, and what they try to do too is when they play the smaller schools, like these lower Division I schools, they do
they
get
pay
paid.
Them. Yeah,
yeah. Like I think Syracuse got paid to play Tennessee. Like I think the school gets $1.5 million, which then goes into the athletic department.
Of course, it does,
and that's supposedly helps all the other sports. I don't know.
It should. The biggest thing is the insurance. If you get hurt in football, you're carried off. You got an MRI. They know what's wrong with you in half an hour. If you're in field hockey, which isn't obviously as important, and you crack a knee, at least you might even get a knee replacement while you're in college under the umbrella of the school's insurance.
Yes, exactly. Yep. That was my son had shoulder surgery. On the school because he was a member of the D1
team.
Yeah. Your old alma mater, Wagner, is now Division I.
They were when I was there.
They were?
For football?
I don't know about football. I thought they were Division III, but field hockey, they're Division I.
Basketball, they're Division I. Wrestling, I don't know if the team's still there. The year I went, they had just won the Division III national championship, and they were on Sports Illustrated.
Yes. Yeah.
But that was $13,000 back then. That was a private school, and I had nothing know about money and cost. And,
sure,
I didn't even think I was going to college till I started doing well at wrestling.
It was $15,000.
$13,000.
$13,000.
That was 1988.
Okay, I paid more than that for private school, high school.
Yeah,
for private high school locally.
Wait, you went or your kids?
No, my kid.
Yeah.
I paid more.
Well, is it better to send your kid to a private or now they have charter schools, homeschooled, public schools? I mean, there's options out there.
I don't know that it depends on the kid.
Yeah.
You got to know your kid. I have kids that I don't think could handle that kind of demand of workload. And then I had a kid who I go, absolutely, I knew he could, and I didn't think it was going to reach his potential in the public school system. I just didn't, because the public school system there's nothing wrong with it. I do think that I think every teacher there has the best interest of the students, but it can get hard because you're dealing with a variety of intellectual levels in a mainstream classroom, and I think that you get a smart kid and you go, I didn't get my homework done. Oh, don't worry about it. Get it to me by the end of the week. And my thing was like, no, that not with this guy, because all of a sudden he's going to fall so far behind. He's just not going to care.
Right.
And so McQuaid, it was like, yeah, great, but it's 20 points off. It's 30 points off, and that was a motivating factor.
McQuaid.
But it's not for everybody.
Right.
And I wouldn't say that. But there's one son of mine. I was like, I want to give you the best I can. So here's what I think it is. For that was that. This is interesting, this whole thing with the Robert McNair, because the family fortune is valued at $7.3 billion.
$7.3 billion.
They own the Texans. And this guy even went so far, I think he tried to have his mother, and unsuccessly so, declared legally incapacitated. She's in a wheelchair. She's the owner. And so the NFL, when he started digging in and questioning like the Deshaun Watson punishment, other punishments, they went to the the McNair family, and they pushed for a restructuring and he was out. They wanted the family to restructure who was in charge of the team and different stuff. And they have the power.
Yeah.
And
if you own the team, of course you do.
Well, no. I'm saying the NFL. The NFL came to them and go, listen, your guy's causing us too many problems. We want this quieted down. So you need to we're pushing for a family restructuring if you want to continue to own a team in this league.
No, that's wrong.
You're
in the NFL. We cover everything.
Yeah. Well, this guy.
You're either going to fix the problem, maybe one chance, or we're going to fix it. He's off the team. You're out money.
He said, behind the scenes, they had him restructure, right? They orchestrated a removal from the family business after he asked those tough questions involving players and team leadership. And I go, man, should we start seeing the NFL less like a sports league and more like almost a shadow corporation that sees all this money?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh,
I mean,
without a doubt.
This money.
People are up in arms, make billionaires pay their fair share of taxes. They got all these loopholes. You can bet on the Buffalo Bills right off your phone.
Yes.
Where's all that money? There's 5, 6, 7, 8 different betting apps.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if you've ever seen the movie The Casino, we win. The house never loses.
Yeah, I know people who make. You're right. I mean, and the taxes that New York State gets off that. Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous we're in this much debt still.
Yeah. I don't know what the state is, but man.
Well, they're running it back up.
Yeah.
I mean, when Cuomo was there and Biden, all of a sudden $6 billion, you're all set. Start at 0. Like, really? I'd love to have that break. I got a few credit cards. And they should just tack on another $55 billion into the budget.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
In New York State?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the gambling stuff just keeps growing and growing.
Right.
So there's that. Lotto. Now you got Jackpocket. You can bet. You can do your lottery tickets straight from your phone.
I gamble. I piss a lot of money away.
Yeah.
But
you like that.
I do. It gives me a sense of winning.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm taking a girlfriend out to dinner.
Dougie Fresh.
In the house, baby. I miss you. I love you. To all my listeners out there, I'm back, baby. Woo!
For Dougie Fresh and all his energy and allergies.
Yes, gosh damn.
I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.
I woke up in a hotel, didn't know what to do. I turned the TV on